YouTube, what's going on? Good afternoon. It's 1:28 p.m., February 5th, 2019, 1:28 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome to the channel. My name is Iggy, MB5679. This is Get Truth or Die Line. I want to read this article real quick video, because I just want to prove how they, what the elites do is, their motto is, order out of chaos. Okay, they cause chaos to get order. What they do is basically to just narrow it down, is they cause an incident, an event, catastrophic, terror, whatever it may be. Okay, they manipulate the people by causing this event, making us think that someone else is the enemy. Okay, kind of like they did with Bin Laden, making us think that a man in a cave are the ones that knocked down the World Trade Center. Some man in a cave across the world had enough power to do that. Like, we were supposed to believe that, and everyone in America hated that guy. And I don't think he had anything to do with it, honestly. And that's been their motto, okay? Now, what they do is they make us think it's someone else, right? Then they stage everything, and they make an event happen, a terror event, whatever it may be. So, order out of chaos. They cause chaos to get order, because then they try to play the hero. What they'll do is they'll cause this event, make us think it's somebody else, and then they come in and they say, we are here to save you. And they're getting order out of chaos. You get what I'm saying? All right? And also, what they believe is build, destroy, rebuild, and then they will make us work to rebuild it, and they'll make us pay taxes. All right, now this is I think a good story to show that proves it. Brazil institute potential health crisis and dam breach. If you guys remember, about a week ago there was a major dam collapse in Brazil. A top research institute in Brazil is warning of a potential health crisis following the collapse of a dam containing large amounts of mining waste. At least 134 people were killed in the January 25th incident in the southeastern city of Brumadinho. Now, what I'm trying to say, there are already 134 people died. But you see how now, look what's coming after it, okay? This is going to get more people. They are going to depopulate this part of the world with this. I guarantee you that their population is going to drop from this dam collapsing of all the toxins coming in the water. Watch. Health experts at Theo Cruz on Tuesday detailed a wide range of diseases and health conditions that similar disasters have led to in local communities. These include the spread of dengue. I think you say that's called dengue. That stuff's deadly. It's like a bad fever. You get fever if you catch dengue or dengue. I think it's just pronounced dengue. That's like, it's not in America. It's kind of hard to get in America. It's more like forests and stuff like that, and like Amazon River is where you catch that, okay? And I think you can get it from mosquitoes. But regardless, however you do get it, it's like a bad fever. If you do not get medical attention for that, most likely you'll die. These include spread of dengue, yellow fever, and diarrhea in the short term. In the long term, experts said studies point to higher incidence of hypertension, diabetes, and cardiovascular complications, while dengue, whatever how you say it is, can lead to hypertension. Experts based their assessment largely on the aftermath of a similar disaster in 2015, the Marina Dam collapse in the same state of Minas Gerais, and Minas Gerais is considered Brazil's worst environmental disaster. Like I said, quick story, just want to point that out. I've been reading. I find a lot of good things. I'm thinking about certain content I'm going to do today. Maybe in the next couple of days. I found a lot of good. I found a real good story about him. I don't want to ruin it. But yeah, man, this is their motto, man. This is how they do. Trust me when I tell you, stuff like this coming in the mainstream media. Everything in the mainstream media is done for a reason. They want you to see it, okay? They're one of the biggest fear-mongering, fear-porn people there are, okay? There's just happened to be a couple of YouTubers that are basically mainstream media on on YouTube. They do the same thing the media does. They push fear porn, they switch the narrative, and they tell you fake news. They're all a bunch of bullshit and creeps just trying to make a profit of the truther community. And I would just recommend you to be very wise of who you follow, because most of them are frauds. All right, but we ain't gonna talk about that no more. And I'm gonna check out a couple things before I end this video. Hold up. Okay, this is it right here. Real short story I wanted to read, okay? Heat wave turns gateway to Antarctica into beach town. And I do not believe in global warming. I'm not sure what I believe anymore, but one thing that I know is a bunch of bullshit. Well, belief-wise, I know like what I believe is that global warming is a crock of shit. Global warming is geoengineering. Alright? I showed you the chemtrails I found yesterday in the sky. Craziest ones I've ever seen in person in my life. The skies were blue. Today it's rainy. You cannot see the sun. They're covering the sun from us. I did read you guys' comments about they're taking our vitamin D. And I read you guys' comments about it. Thank you for everyone's knowledge on that. It did help me see what you guys are saying. But this is stuff that gets me like a little puzzled. And it's like, what do you ever believe, you know? But I think they're doing it. Heat wave turns gateway to Antarctica into beach town. We might have an ice age coming. Ice age during a World War III, maybe something on American soil, maybe something along those lines. I don't know. These are all opinions. February 50 PI. Usually warm temperatures in Argentina's Tierra del Fuego province, an area called the gateway to the Antarctic region, led officials to declare Tuesday a holiday and residents to the shores for recreation. The area reached a temperature of 87 degrees Fahrenheit in Rio Grande Monday, about 1,400 miles south of the Buenos Aires. Some people changed daily habits due to the heat wave in the area this week. Some unusual activities for this time of year have been seen, like sunbathing and swimming along the coast of the Argentina Sea in the Beagle Canal in Ushuaia. Sereno reported Tuesday. Officials in Tierra del Fuego province declared Tuesday a special day off for government workers because structures were not built for warmer weather. Only skeleton groups worked at the government agencies. Sereno's report said. The highs this week in Tierra del Fuego were well above even summer averages, which are around 50 degrees. La Nacion reported. Swimming in the Beagle Canal is also very unusual, added. That means the water is even warmer. Tierra del Fuego, which has a population of just over 152,000, is an archipelago in the southernmost part of the South America. With Argentina occupying its eastern part, it's located about 620 miles from the Antarctic Peninsula through the Drake Passage. The Antarctica is an area claimed by different countries that mostly harbors research ships. And you guys hear me saying, over here, the winters are very weird. They've been warm. Like today, it's nice. It's like almost 60 degrees out. It's a very weird for it to happen in Pittsburgh. But yeah, I just honestly thought that was an interesting story to put out there real quick with the other one I just said to show you kind of validation. The first article is kind of validation of how they use weather modification. They create hurricanes, they create tsunamis, they create tornadoes, they create snow, they create rain, they block the sun. They create these storms, okay? They create the big ones, the small ones, and they're doing it, okay? Nothing is natural about Mother Nature, okay? They are doing this shit. If you don't believe me either, go back on my videos or look up, or look up Operation Popeye, and it will show you it's a declassified file that the CIA declassified of weather modification in the Ho Chi Minh Trail back in Vietnam. They were doing it back then. Do you think they can't do it today? They modified storms back in '69. Come on. Anyone who ain't hip to this, wake up. Sorry if I'm loud, guys. I'm in a coffee shop. I might be a little rude. But listen, what I'm trying to say is, as Americans, as a world citizens, we are trying to come together and stand up for each other. We're trying to all bring each other because we're fighting. It's a spiritual warfare going on right in front of you, and you don't see it. These mugs are fighting. Every day, there's already a war going on. It's a war through the weather, and it's a spiritual warfare that doesn't end until good beats evil. This is when bad meets evil right here, okay? This is proof, validation. They order out of chaos, okay? 9/11, mass shootings, all this shit, man. It's staged, dude. It's staged. The world is not what you think it is. If you're not hip to the game, get hip. Start searching up on YouTube. Subscribe to me if you want. I'm not the smartest dude in the world, but I am woke. I am woke. I'm far from stupid to this shit. However, my best recommendation would be is find God, man. Pray, find God. Praying is powerful. If we all come together, stay humble, stay peaceful, pray. Maybe we change maybe we just change it for our kids, and our kids, okay? The Bible does say this shit's gonna happen. Alright, much love. This is Iggy, MB5679. Get Truth to Die Line. Like, share, subscribe. One. Midwest, going on Midwest, there's not so much because a lot of times the unions sort of are one big. Hoochie Did I not press stop? Oops, my bad.